forgive them. This is real talk. And you're on your way to heaven. Amen. Well, I'm going to give you a news break. From New Season Ministry, you ain't going to heaven. You're going to hell. A one-way ticket, a quick way. It's sad that we as people that don't ever forgive one another. My wife will tell you, she know I do something. She know if I did something in the morning, she know I'll call her until I get to her. At work, she know. And she know before the sun go down. If I've done something, she know before I lay down. She'll tell you. This is real. There's one thing I'm not going to hell for nobody. Nobody. But I want you to think about this. There's some, I know that we all have gotten arguments. I know that some of us have even got into fist fights before. Amen. I've done that too. Yes, Pastor has. Yes. Yes, I wasn't wanting to talk. No, if we wanted to do something, let's do it. That's how it was. How in the world. Let's get it. We're going to do this, let's do it. Don't need to talking. You need to tell me what you're going to do. You're going to do it, let's do it. Amen. Now, some of us, I'm keeping it real with you. I ain't going to sit there and listen. If you wanted to fight me, what are you going to tell you? Listen, let's just do it and get it over with. Don't tell me what you're going to do about, you're going to knock my mom out. And, you're going to kick my dad in the head and knock my little brother out, stuff like that. You going to do that now? If we're going to fight, listen, I'm like this, shut up and let's do it. If you're going to do it, and a lot of times the ones that run their mouth won't going to do nothing, just running their mouth. And I'll call it out, and you want to do something, let's do it. Let's square up right now. That's how I am. Same way with God. Listen, if we're going to do it, let's do it. If we're going to live right for God, let's live right for God. If we're not, listen, not time for it, leave it alone. But now there's some of us here that I know that still haven't forgiven somebody. Amen. That still is hanging on to stuff. The thing is that we're hanging on stuff that we don't need to hang on to.
All right.
We don't need to hang on to it. We don't need to hang on to it. Just grab your neighbor by the hand and just go like this. Grab her hand and grab their hand. Say, let it go.
Let it go.
Tell them to let it go. And say it like you mean it. Don't just say it. Tell them. And be real about it. Tell them to let it go.
Let it go.
If you haven't forgiven somebody, you need to make your way to that person. Because what happens if they die before you get a chance to ask for forgiveness?
That's right.
Huh? I have a with my sister. What happens if God calls me home or calls her home before I can get a chance to ask her for her forgiveness? And yeah, someone will be jumping off in the casket. And you know what they was told me? I'm gonna move on. You tell them when they ain't done right when somebody died. Come running from the door, soon as the door open, they running 100 miles an hour, want to dive in the casket. Oh Lord, have mercy! Oh yeah, sit down. Never been at a funeral, somebody just falling and just wanted to gotta help them up, gotta keep them up. Because they done wrong. Somewhere down the line they done something to that person and then asked them for forgiveness. Amen. Amen. I told you to have my bullet. I used my bullet. Amen. Let us stand. Let us stand. Let us stand. My God. I don't mind having fun in church, but we're keeping things real. We do have some that still have hatred, have malice in their heart. They're still hanging on to stuff. And the sad thing about it, they're professing to be a Christian. Now what happens if God was the same way that you are? I want you to think about this right quick. I want you to think about this. What happened if God would be the same way you is towards that person? And he don't forgive you. And here it is that you've been professing, going around and being a Christian and doing whatever it is that you believe that's right before God. And what happens if you get there and he says that I don't know you? This is real talk. This is real. What happens if you preached, prayed, and cast demons out and and ran around the church, because some of us still running around the church. The music get going, they want to run and shout and jump over the pews. What happens? You get before God, and He says, I don't know you. That'd be a sad case, wouldn't it? Huh? I want you to think. I want you to close your eyes for a minute. Close them, the ones that can. I want you to think for a minute. What happens? Your name is called. God has called you home. And you go before Him and He says that, I don't know you. Now, I want Pastor that don't mind. I want you to come and meet me at the altar. If you have forgiveness, don't have forgiveness in your heart, you can't forgive nobody. There's the altar call. I want you to come meet me down here, because some of us still have hatred, have malice in our hearts. I want you to meet me down here at the altar. Some of us need just a touch from God. Come meet me here at the altar. Come quickly.